the other thing I was going to ask you about was the illegal immigrants that are being released, ones with criminal records. I mean, the administration points to that Supreme Court decision as the justification for it. But what do you think the government should do with these illegal immigrants that their home countries won't take back?
Well,
Um,
this is why I changed my mind in the course of writing the book. I thought, you could just pass some laws instead of favoring the hardest cases in the world, the poorest of the poor, Pakistani pushcart operators, illiterate in their own languages, forget ours. We ought to just switch it back to pre-1970 immigration laws, where we look across the world and we take the creme de la creme. But in the course of writing this book, it became clear no legal fix is going to work. And your example right here is a perfect example. It's already in the law. There's a law on the books that says if a country will not take a criminal back, the Attorney General shall, not may, shall deny visas, any visas coming from that country. That is on the books right now. Has it been enforced by Republicans or Democrats? No, it has not. There's a law on the books right now that says an immigrant who has been convicted of a crime in America who does not cooperate in being sent home, that itself is a crime. Not signing the papers, not showing up when you're supposed to. That itself is a crime punishable by 4 years in prison. That's never enforced. It's just not enforced. It's been on 3 times Congress has voted to build a fence. It never gets built. We've had requirements for good moral character. The law requires immigrants to speak English. INS just waives them. So that's why, looking through all this, I see it's clear a legal fix isn't going to do this. The entire thing has got to be shut down. No more immigration for 10 years. We get our books in order. We assimilate the ones already here, build the fence, repeal anchor babies, and then we start up with the pre-1970 immigration policies.
Those are points that relate to something Senator Mike Lee says a lot. He says, the problem is the agencies through regulation, they can do what they want. We pass
Yes,
laws, we turn around and go to the next issue. And we don't even
yes,
pay attention to what the agencies are doing. You got Obama saying, "Well, that's a good one to enforce." Well, that policy, not so much. Even if it's the
no,
law.
but it's not just Obama. Bush was the same way. Bush didn't enforce it either. The entire immigration bureaucracy is corrupt. It is run by, staffed by left wingers who hate America, who in other times would have been fighting with revolutionaries in Latin America and getting themselves arrested. Now they punish America here at home. They say we're racist, sexist, imperialistic, greedy. They want to transform America because they hate America. And those are the people who staff the hundreds of, refugee rights groups, the ACLU's migratory issues are constantly suing, and the federal judges and the immigration judges come from those same organizations. They pilot it through to the right federal judge, which is why we've just got to shut down the whole thing, fire all the immigration judges, shut down the immigration apparatus, and start it up fresh in 10 years.